Hello, welcome back to Rimworld Tribal to Noble. So some of our guys are still out of town. They're over here, making their way back. They'll be back in just under 2 days. In the meantime, we're still cleaning up a bit of carnage from our last raid. We have nowhere to put all these weapons that we've gained, which is kind of surprising really. We really need a weapons trader or someone to come by. Let's allow, temporarily, we'll allow weapons there just so that we can get them in. No point in letting them to go to waste particularly. Now then, we're okay for food. We're okay for steel. We have loads of steel. Quite a bit of wood. So overall, we're doing okay. Now then, cotton. We've got quite a lot, so we can carpet this guest room. And I think that's probably a reasonably good idea. Give them something to do when they have nothing else to do. So we'll do it in white again. And I think we have a lamp in storage, so let's install that here. Speed things up a little bit. And I'm also going to put a hold on pemmican for now. We're not planning on doing any more travelling immediately, and we'd rather keep the food for meals over the winter. And we can now as well, we will add raw food, vegetarian, corn back into here. That should get that stuff hauled back in. Okay, well that's sorted some of the weapons out. There's still quite a few lying around. Well, let's see, what's the best way of dealing with that? I think we're going to need a temporary storage, aren't we? So, let's make a stockpile zone in here. This room's not in use. Clear all, and we'll make it for weapons. Quest available, Daniel and the encampment. Daniel Zilverantont, Prime Councillor of Erekabran, sent us a message. Apparently tribespeople based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. The camp is controlled by the Pact of Centro. Daniel is asking us to destroy the camp, which means eliminating all enemies and turrets. Daniel says there's a bandit camp at the site guarded by 11 enemies. Eltec staff camp loot, marine armour camp loot, goodwill camp loot. Well, I mean, maybe. We don't need the stuff. It'd be quite nice for the marine armour, I suppose. However, we have this other quest here. Arrived last episode. Another one from Daniel Zilverantont. He's a demanding guy. So, they want us to look after or guard Natalya here for crimes against human children, and we will get a mech cluster of 2 size some point within the 18 days, I'm guessing. Now this reward is really good. Architect Eye, marine armor, Bastille. Sugar's not really worth it, and we don't need the goodwill particularly. So if we're going to accept this, I don't think we're going to be accepting that. This is a much better reward. And we don't have to go anywhere to deal with it. We can deal with it at home. So, met clusters are always fun, aren't they? We won't accept it right now. We've got 1.8 days. So, assuming I don't forget, the other guy should be back in less than a day. Once they're back, I think we can accept that quest. Oh, they dealt with that room really quickly. We can turn this light off. Now then, we really do have a weak spot here. So I think my next plan is to we'll expand this wall out to here, and we'll move this door out to here, and we probably want another one at the top. Do we have enough granite blocks? We're getting a bit low on granite, so let's order a bunch of those. We have granite chunks. Got some. Probably get some more hauled in. Okay, now this makes sapping a little less likely. We're much more secure here than we were here. And same here. We can deconstruct this wall. It's not serving any real purpose. I mean, I guess we could keep it as a double secure thing. But we need to build up our base here. Alright, the boys are back. We have tattered apparel on Pixie. Let's have a look. That would be your heavy fur pants. Do we have anything else for you? Doesn't look like it. And also, while I'm here, I'm going to remove weapons from here so they get moved into there. So we need some pants. Let's make a couple. And what do we have? We've got heavy fur. We've got some wolf skin. And we've got bear skin. I think we'll leave that, that's fine. We'll let anybody over 12 skill work on them. Okay, let's just let people's moods restore a little bit, and then we'll accept this quest. Okay. Well, let's get it over with. So, we will accept for an architect eye, marine armor, and plasteel. Here comes Natalya. Now, interestingly, she is a guest, and she won't do anything by the looks of things. Yeah, she will patient and bed rest. We're going to need a bed for her. Yeah, all our beds are taken, so we'll give her the guest room. We have a double bed here. I was expecting her to be a prisoner, to be honest. That's kind of surprising. Okay, we can let Trobo go. She is sleeping in the fridge. Well, that's not ideal. Anybody awake? Gizmo, he's having his breakfast. Okay, can you deal with that, please? So we can get Natalya out of the fridge. The bizarre choice of place to sleep, but we won't judge. Oh, at least you can draft her. Okay, and we can deconstruct this wall up here. I actually quite like having the double door, but I'm not sure it really helps us particularly. We should probably remove the roof over this before we do that. Now, where did those pants go? Someone else snapped them up. No, they're here. Got some good panther fur. Yep, other people nicked them. Well. Alright. What are pixies like? Good. Camel hide, panther fur. Okay, well, let's make a couple more then. So how are we doing for plasteel? We have 80, 90. Now that technically means we could make another powered, another recon armor. I don't think that's a bad idea. What are the requirements for recon armor again? Let's have a look. 3 advanced components, 80 plasteel, 10 uranium. We've got plenty of uranium. We've got enough plasteel. The advanced components are probably the issue here. We've got 5. We really need to get some more. We haven't learned advanced fabrication yet, so we can't make our own. It's a very long research, and it takes ages to make advanced components. So, I mean, honestly, we're probably better off just buying them as needed, but we might get there eventually. What are we currently researching? Pulse charge munitions. Okay, we have a zit in the bedroom. Gizmo. Maybe, oh no, you're gonna go to the kitchen. I'll leave your wife to deal with it. Fine. Alright, we have blue on 4, including our visitor. Okay, is blue included? And that she is. Paul's okay though. Well... Let's see. We're kind of okay for meds. I think we're going to have to allow... Blue, Natalya, Pixie, Geyser. Blue, Natalya, Pixie, Geyser. We'll use our good meds. It'll fix them up quicker. And then we also don't have to worry about things getting out of control. Now where is blue? You're consuming a meal. And then Paul, can you tend to blue? Looks like blue's alright. Yeah, you've been tended. 100%. I think that's everybody dealt with. Okay, we need more meat. A lot of bucks and does on the map, so let's grab some of those. Actually got some beer production going finally. In our awful workshop. Now we could put a floor down. That would probably be a wise thing to do. We'll go with wood because it looks workshoppy. And I think we have enough steel to concrete our storage room. Okay, it looks like we're way ahead on the flu situation. Yep. Why we have a mech in there, I'm not sure. I guess that was left by the caravan. Why they chose to put it there, I don't know. Probably nowhere else to put it. We haven't actually allocated a spot for mechanoids, probably. Our workshop is now awful. Still. I think everything needs cleaning. Nothing's getting cleaned because Pixie's in bed. They're going to be down for a while, honestly. Blue needs tending. What are you doing, Blue? You're on the way. Okay. Where's Paul? Tending to Natalya. Tending to Blue. Okay, we have pulse charge munitions. Making good progress here. Now then. What do we get next? It'd be nice to be able to make packaged survival meals. That might be a good thing to head towards. One of the quicker. We need to do nutrient paste first. But then, yeah, let's do that. That's a practical thing we can use. We could go for advanced fab or slug turret or marine armor. It's a little premature for those things right now. Now we are quite rapidly getting through our food supply here. So, I think what I'm going to do is we are going to suspend fine meals. We'll keep the lavish. We need the lavish for Komodo anyway. I could micromanage it and make it so only Komodo can eat lavish meals. I think we've probably got enough food to last us. We've only got 5 days to go. So I think we're fine. We'll just suspend fine meals. That way we still have simples. I think that'll be fine. Alright, so let's mine this out here, and then we can finally finish this side of the base off. Cool, we've got a reasonable supply of beer going on here. I'd kind of like that in the kitchen, to be honest. Yeah, let's move these things over a touch. Let's put the heater there. The plant pot. There. The urn in that corner. I'm going to make another plant pot. I think this room is lagging behind a little bit. Maybe need to improve its impressiveness a bit. People tend to prefer eating elsewhere than in here, for the most part. Don't know whether that's to do with the impressiveness of the room. Okay, and we'll move this shelf. What we'll do, we'll reinstall this one here. And then we'll move that one into this corner. So people can get to it quickly during parties and things. Although, having said that, now I've done that, there is something I need to check, which is that our animals... Yes. You're not allowed near the beer. I've had too many instances of all my animals getting drunk and throwing up all over my base. I'm not going to allow that to happen again, if I can help it. And let's just keep an eye on alcohol tolerance here, especially with Combo and Pixie, maybe, and a bit of an ambrosia tolerance there on Geyser. Let's check our assignments. So chemical interest, scheduled every 2 days. I'd like them to be able to have it during a party, but I can't just allow them to use it for recreation, because they build up a tolerance too quickly when you do that. You can have a beer every 2 days, regardless. Let's see how that works out. And I think we're going to do the same on normal social drugs as well. Well, we'll see. We'll keep an eye on their tolerances and see how this works out. I think in a recent patch, drug addiction, or at least drug tolerances, have a little less, they're a little less harsh than they were in the past. I don't know the specifics of that, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, we got nutrient paste. So next is package survival meal. Need to build some new pods. Temperature outside is 6 degrees. Not bad. A wild boar. Well. Thanks. We will eat you. I don't really want a tortoise either particularly, but I mean, they don't eat that much, I suppose. Alright, let's maybe hunt a bit more. Some muffalos, some bucks. Let's get the bucks. They're not dangerous, unlike muffalo on occasion. Now, still no sign of the Met cluster yet. Like I said, it could happen any point in the 18 days. Have a look at Natalya. Got 14 days remaining, so we've got a while. It can land at any point. We'll see what happens. What a combat supplier. Now that's interesting. Let's get Komodo to call them straight away. Okay. Let's get rid of anything we desperately don't need. Short bow, piler. We're not going to be able to get rid of the stuff we've stuck in the other room, unfortunately, because we don't have a trade beacon in there. But I think what we'll do is we'll get rid of what we can here. And then we will move a trade beacon into that room and do another trade. Revolver. Normal machine pistol. Loads of LMGs. Quite a lot of sniper rifles as well. But let's get rid of all of those. We've got another 2 good ones here. Got a charge lance that we're still not using. Should really use that, I think. We've got some old flat vests. We'll keep the ones that have still got a bit of wear in them. That helmet we might as well get rid of. Get rid of the marine helmet. Okay. Now then, do you have anything I want? No advanced components, but you do have some components. We'll consider that. We've got high explosive shells. We're okay for shells. A mono sword. But other than that, not a lot weapon-wise. What about armour? Recon helmet, marine helmet. Prestige cataphract helmet. Well. I think maybe we should get the marine helmet. Don't think there's much else we need from them. Maybe take their components as well. Sure. So let's accept that, and then let's grab this and we'll reinstall it somewhere in this room. And Gizmo, can you do that? Okay, and then Komodo, go and trade again. Okay, Iqua, spares, bows, great bow, Hyla. I think that's it. Cool. And then we'll put this back in here. And we can remove this stockpile zone. And I think that will do for today. So that was reasonably successful. We're still holding out for the mech cluster to arrive. That's going to be exciting. So if you enjoyed that, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Cheers.